Hey folks, this is Vent with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out the digital adaptation of the board game Nemesis Lockdown. So it's worth mentioning that this particular version is early access, so everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. It's also worth mentioning that while I do own the original Nemesis board game, Lockdown was sort of like a standalone that was released after the fact. I have never played the board game Nemesis. I've been waiting for a larger board game table. I finally got one, and eventually it'll hit my table, but I haven't gotten there yet. So long story short, I'm going to be learning the game as I play. I've got a vague understanding of it. I sort of know what I'm doing, but more than likely I'm going to get eaten horribly by aliens, and if that's why you're here, to watch me get just eaten, then by all means keep watching. So like I said, this is early access. I did try to mess around with the tutorial here.
The game is
So I don't want to get hit with any sort of copyright, so I'm just going to pause that here. Long story short, rather than being an in-game tutorial, there's this in-game video that you can watch of real people explaining the game. I think they even took someone like a popular YouTuber that normally does board games and just used their videos. So it doesn't even translate to the video game and how to navigate the systems. It's really strange. So I think more focus needs to be done on making an in-game tutorial so that new players to the game can understand what the heck is going on. Yes, this is nice. Don't get me wrong. I love the whole watching a video thing, but none of it's interactive. So some people may enjoy this and some people may not. Another weird thing with this tutorial screen is that as you try to navigate the videos, things will lock up, and it's just a nightmare trying to navigate those videos and trying to go back. My advice, if you really want to learn the game, I would download the rulebook, the PDF rulebook from the actual board game, and I would also watch other people that have played this board game before teach you how to play it, or just watch them play the game so you get an idea, because the in-game tutorial as it stands, it lacks a certain user-friendliness. It has some information, but while I was playing, for example, I rolled a die, right, to check for noise. And I was looking through the wiki, and there was no information about the die faces. So I'm like, well, what does this mean? I rolled an X, so what does that mean? What does that mean to me? So I think more focus here needs to be done on the tutorial, getting everything spelled out so that new players can understand what the heck is going on. And also, these tutorial videos are nice, but most of them are they show you actual videos from the board game, not the video game. So you're trying to sit there, well, how does this translate from the board game? What do I click on to make this you know what I mean? Long story short, needs a better tutorial. That being said, there is a development plan. It says here, we put a lot of effort into developing this game. Translating such a complex board game was quite a challenge, and this game is early access. Had this game been released, I would have been pissed because of its current state. I'm glad, though, that the game is still being developed. So there's an in-game tutorial coming, video tutorials, interactive manual, more tooltips and interactive UI elements. So the stuff I just complained about hopefully will be addressed over the course of development. Options menu real quick. I lowered my graphics just because I could. Windowed mode, you can see everything here. Just pause if you want to see any of this in greater detail. Sounds, just various sliders there. There's nothing in the gameplay tab, nothing at all. I'm hoping that the developer will add an easy mode or more lax chill mode to the games, and again, so that casual players can enjoy this game and learn to play it without feeling too rushed and too stressed out. Maybe even a cooperative mode where, you can work together with your fellow players. Typically, what you're going to be doing in this game is every player gets some sort of secret goal, and you're going to be trying to complete this goal before the end. I think it's 15 rounds, but don't quote me on that. And then you're navigating around this base, and there's multiple ways to win, to lose, depending on your goals, that kind of thing. But I would really like to see a dedicated co-op / chill mode for new players to the game, or even a hardcore mode for you people that really love Nemesis and play it every day. There's also various shortcuts here, and you can mess around with that at your own leisure. But let's go jump into the game now and hit play. So there is solo, multiplayer, and ranking. I played once and I actually got pretty far until an alien ate my face off. So, Nev, you're asking there isn't co-op? Yes and no. From my understanding, the way multiplayer works, and I have not tried it yet to really test it, but again, at the beginning of the game, you're given 2 goals to preview, and then during that game, you choose one of them. So it's possible that the goals that you're given might be some sort of traitor mechanic, and you're going to choose one of them. Now, in theory, I suppose you could play dedicated co-op by just agreeing amongst everybody to choose something friendly to all other players rather than something mean to all other players. I suppose that could be a workaround. But my thing is, it would be nice if you could set up the game in some sort of setting in which all of those nasty cards are removed and it's strictly co-op. I would like to see that. Anyway, so if you click on multiplayer, there's server name, action time limit, skip animations. Again, very little in terms of customization. I want to see more here. I want to see more options. I want to see maybe add more rounds. I don't know. Just I want to see more options here. Give players more options. In the beginning of the game, you're also given like 2 characters to choose between. Maybe make a setting so that it's the player's choice. You pick the one that you want. That way, if you're new to the game and you want to test out, what does this character do? What does this class do? Rather than have to quit start to get the characters that you're looking for, quit start. Oh, there he is. I can play now. So rather than quit and starting like 5 times to get the character you want, just let the player pick. Just let the player pick. So that way you can, a new player can understand what the heck is going on. In the board game, you could totally do that, in theory, right? You got the cards laid out in front of you. Here, the game forces you to choose one of 2. So let's go ahead and hit Start Solo, and we will see what happens. All right. Again, I have to stress this is early access / beta. Connection lost. That's the second time I've gotten that. Let's try this again. Solo. I don't know if it's their servers or what the deal is, but I actually had that happen to me already. Okay, here we go. So, a preview of my objectives. Codebreaker. Send signal, discover all contingencies. Or, no stone unturned. Send signal, explore all rooms. Now that I've got those goals in mind, which didn't last long enough for me to fully read, I get to choose between one of 2 characters. And again, I wish I had a choice between, I think it's 6 of them, but now I can choose between a hacker and a janitor. I don't know what their skills are, to tell you the truth, but I'll pick the hacker because he looks all techie-like. So now this will throw us into the game. And as shown earlier, there were 2 different objectives, and we're going to pick one of them during the game. I don't know when that'll happen. I think it's when the first alien appears or something like that, or I don't know. But I have never played the tabletop game. I vaguely know some of the rules, but all right. Let's hope that this loading screen brings us in game. This is, based on what I've played so far, this is actually quite fun. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try again. Solo. Start. The developers clearly have more work to do to stabilize their... if I'm playing a solo game, you would think that it would be some sort of offline... It is incredibly frustrating because I had my goals and I had my character, and now I have to repick. Now, new preview. Okay, send signal, kill the queen, or insider knowledge. Any player must complete the game with the larva, or send signal or gain 8 knowledge. So now I have a choice between 2 other characters. There's the Labrat, which I don't know what that is, and a janitor. I'm guessing maybe some sort of military. I don't know what a Labrat is. I'll choose her. I don't know what that is. All right. Crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers. Let's hope that the game actually loads this time. I have a feeling there's some kind of server issue on the developer ends. Now, one good thing about this unintended problem is that it's giving you a chance to see all the different characters and the goals. Finally, okay. So let's see what we got. So, on the very top left, we're going to go through the interface a little bit. Top left, there are your objectives. The first one here is proving your worth, and that's send, signal, and kill the queen. Those are the two things I need to do, right? And then if I click on insider knowledge, that'll bring up my other objectives for that goal, which is any player must complete the game with the larva. And what the larva means, I'm pretty sure your player can actually get infected with larva, and that's a bad thing because it can kill you. But I'm assuming that if I can somehow escape with a larva inside of me, I'll win. It's not going to happen. You know, I'm probably going to get murdered before that, but sure. Or I can send a signal and gain 8 knowledge. And if I remember correctly, based on what I've read, knowledge is gained by, like, bringing back this scientific information to science labs or something and spending actions there to learn more about the aliens. But you have to bring, like, corpses or, I don't know. Again, new to the game. So, long story short, objectives in the upper left-hand corner. In the very top middle of the screen is a time tracker. And the game starts at round 15 on the left. And as the game is played, global power will drop throughout the facility. And I'll show you the facility in a minute. But you can see that the game is played over 15 rounds. And during rounds 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1, there's something called, I think it's CSS modules. These are like, think of them as escape pods. There's 3 of them scattered around the map. And if you manage to be inside of one, and this turn marker reaches that token, and that token flips over, and that token reads the one that you're in, then you escape. Now, if you don't escape, you take a wound. So, for example, if you're in CSS C, pod C, and this flips over and says A, you don't go anywhere because some empty one just shot out or whatever, it escaped and you didn't. But anyway, you did not escape and you're still in the facility. And you also take, I think, a heavy wound, if I'm not mistaken. So there are ways to get out of the facility, depending on your goals. This is one of them, escaping via some kind of escape pod. And again, there's 3 of them scattered around the whole map. There's also these power dips that will happen. Power is removed. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map, actually. So I am down here on the bottom right. Is that Lab Rat? Is that what that's supposed to be? Oh, I read it as Labrat. I was like, what's a Labrat? Lab Rat. Okay, all right. 2 words, Lab Rat, not 1, but anyway. So I guess I'm some kind of scientist, if I had to guess. Anyway, so there are 3 sections to this map. So on the very top is section 1. Anything in blue is powered, and anything in red is unpowered. So as of right now, section 1, you've got these rooms here. Now, there are some rooms that are visible already. Like, here's a repository. This is where you can go to craft items. This room here is an alert room. This is where you can peek at contingencies, which I'll get to in a minute. And last but not least, this isolation room down here and this power room over here. These are all static. These will be in the same place every time you play. That being said, rooms are shuffled face down, and it's up to you to discover these other rooms that are currently blank. You can't see what they are. So as you play the game, you're going to be discovering a slightly new set of layouts. But anyway, so long story short, you've got power over here to the left, and as the time tracker or the round tracker ticks, the one with the highest number in the bottom left will shut down next. So right now, of these, section 1 will go first, and then section 2 will follow, because there's a 2 here and there's a 1 here. But there are ways to turn the power back on. Now, from what I read, power will help you, like, I think you can operate certain things with power on, like elevators, for example, or other computer equipment. What you can and cannot use with computers or with power, rather. I'm still working on that on my personal learning experience. But so that's a quick look at the map. Think of it as like 3 levels, 1 being top, 2 being middle, 3 being bottom, and then you've got an elevator, which is also powered up and down like so. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit close and get out of there. Oh, I guess I should have showed you these filters over here. On the right-hand side, you can actually sort of get an idea of where things are. Like, let's say I needed to, access, I don't know, the archive. I don't know what the archive is, but let's say I needed to get there. The game will sort of point you in the right direction as to where the room possibly is. So anything that's grayed out there with that little eyeball / question mark, that's telling you one of the possible locations. And I believe it's connected to the Roman numerals. If you look to the left of the word archive in the upper right-hand corner, there's a Roman numeral 1. If you look at this backup power supply, there's an S for static, meaning it'll always be there. The cargo sending system A, that is also Roman numeral 1. And note that archive and cargo system sending system 1 have the same possible room locations. B, on the other hand, has a Roman numeral 2, and that is dedicated to these rooms. So, yeah. So you can filter and kind of see what's going on there. On the left-hand side, you can toggle things on or off. Intruders, players, computers, and so on. All right, back to this. Upper right-hand corner is your current knowledge level. Knowledge route level being tied to, I need 8 knowledge on my 1 objective here. So I would need to gain 5 more. And I think there's a button down there for that. Computer. Thought there was. Contingencies, weaknesses. I think this is it. So Night Stalker weaknesses. So I'm right now knowledge level 3, and I gain bonuses as I climb this tree. Right now I've got a bonus that says when a Night Stalker suffers an injury from a flamethrower or a thermite charge, it suffers 1 additional injury. So long story short, I need a flamethrower. That would be nice if I can find one or craft one. These others I'll have to it says here, you must examine the corpse of a crew member, egg, or a Night Stalker carcass to discover alien weaknesses. So there's that. What else we got? A heavy item limit is 2, and I'm currently in darkness. You have additional effects during intruder attacks and events. You don't have access to additional attack rolls when you shoot an intruder. You cannot use computer action. So it gives you a quick idea of what that is, what nighttime or what the darkness will give you. On the bottom right, there's contingencies. Now, the way this works is at the end of the game, if we go back to our round tracker, there's a little blue contingency section there under round 1. It says contingency. Now that means that is like, I guess, an army or government or something coming in to do something, but you don't know what their motives are and what they're going to do. At the beginning of the game, you're given some information, but not all the information. So at the beginning, we know that when this army team or whatever comes in at round 1, the final event, they will not kill everyone with knowledge less than 5 in the isolation or bunker. They will also not, under impossible scenario, kill all without signal in isolation or bunker. We've eliminated these. Possible scenarios. They will possibly save everybody. They will possibly kill all with knowledge less than 5 in isolation or bunker. Possibly kill without signal. without in the isolation or bunker. Kill all in SSS. Kill all in the isolation. And on the bottom of the screen, we can actually see our chances of survival based on the knowledge that we know. So there's an 80% chance that we'll survive if we try to escape via CSS, 60% chance if we try to escape in the bunker, and 40% chance if we lock ourselves in the isolation room. Those are the 3 different ways that you can sort of protect yourself and end the game, at least for yourself, and protect yourself and end. But these are your chances of survival. So you can pick one of these 3 for sure, but you don't know what the army is going to do, or whatever these people are, the contingency plan. So there's a way to eliminate more of these as you play. I believe there's like a contingency room on the map, and you can peek. Yeah, this one here. The alert room on section 2. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see contingency procedure and peek at contingency. So that lets you spend actions to learn what they're not going to do, so that you have a better chance of guessing what they are going to do at the end of the game. Have I tried clicking on the grayed out text? I'm not sure what you mean by grayed out text. Anyway, so getting back to this down here, I already mentioned the contingencies here. Weaknesses, I already mentioned that there. If I click on the grayed out stuff, it's a WAV file. I don't know why. It's just a cutscene sound clip reading that. It's all. I don't know why that exists or why it needs to exist, but it reads it off to you in a creepy voice if you click the grayed out text. Crafting menu. I believe I have to be at a particular room in order to do this, but I need certain cards in order to craft these things. So, long story short, you can craft. It's just you need certain cards in your hand in order to do it. On the right-hand side, there's bugs. I can send bug reports, I guess. There's a Nemesis wiki. Now, again, I mentioned earlier that the videos were kind of lackluster. This is equally as lackluster. For example, like I said, when I rolled that noise die, I'm sitting here, okay, so what does the... Okay, here's the basics, right? Actions, it goes over some stuff, but I'm sitting there, okay, so where are the die faces at? What happened just now? You know what I mean? So, like, this is okay. It's just okay. But in context, among the grand scheme of things, it's just not ideal. It's like someone being given a Spanish book, like an advanced Spanish book, and being asked to translate it without having ever spoken or read Spanish before. Like, it's somewhat helpful. You know, you may have some information, but not everything you need, and everything's out of context. You don't know, as a new player, what to do. So there is some useful information here, but it's not... It doesn't put everything together in a way that is user-friendly to beginners at all. So I think, again, more attention needs focused on that part of it. So I think that's it. Bottom left, you can actually adjust your voice chat settings. If I right-click on my character portrait in the bottom left, you can see my modifiers, if I have any. Character status, I've got 6 cards in hand. I've got, I know 2 of the possible contingencies. I did not send the signal. I have no larva inside of me. I am not covered in slime, which is a debuff. When you move around, a slime just makes you more noisy, I think. And this is my current knowledge. And then these are the items I currently have. Wounds. I believe you can take 3 wounds and you're out. If it's a heavy wound, it's like a face-up. If it's a light wound, I think it's face down, but don't quote me on that. And these are your hand slots here. As far as backpack is concerned, bottom right, looks like I start the game with, what in the heck is that? Quest whale? Okay, get item whale. A single-use item that removes or adds all noises on corridors in the section you are in if you are in nest. So I need to be in the nest in order to use this particular item. I love the fact that the game gives you the requirements and tells you which ones you haven't met. That is helping me a lot in learning how to play this game. I really like that. And I do like the tooltips. Using an item costs 1 card. In fact, everything that you do in this game costs cards. That's the whole crux of this. This is a turn-based game, like I said, in which everything you do costs a card. Now, you are given cards. Here's my hand right now. Everything in green I can play, everything in red I cannot play, and everything in blue is just sort of some kind of like reaction card or interrupt card. So this card, for example, toggle noise token. Noise token will be added or removed from the selected corridor. I have to be out of combat for that to work, but I may want to hold on to that when I move to the next room. Rest, scan contamination cards. So as you get contaminated in this game with larvae, you draw these larva cards and it'll clutter up your hand, and then you can use this card to like try and scan and get rid of these larva cards, which is kind of cool. This one here is discard slime. That'll be useful. All right, so what I'll do is, now if I want to see what I can do in the room, I hold in tab, and I can lock myself in the isolation room, but I haven't completed my quest at all. But I can travel to one of these other rooms. I can also rotate the camera with right mouse button. Let's just look at the map and see where I want to go. According to my objectives, send a signal, which I have to find this. I have to find the appropriate room. I have to find the transmitter control room to do that, and kill the queen. That's going to be fun. Insider knowledge might be easier. This one is send signal and gain 8 knowledge. If I can just, I think I'll just have to explore, maybe go down left and just explore some rooms and try and find this room. I can send a signal and then maybe try and gain 8 knowledge in the process. No matter which I pick, whether it's proving your worth or insider knowledge, typically it seems like send signal is in both. So it just behooves me to look around and find this transmitter room, wherever it is. And if I click on the send signal, you'll see in purple on the map there where the rooms might possibly be. So let's head, this is an open door. Now the thing is, I don't know where that is actually. Let's see. If I face this way and hit map, okay, no, I want to go down this way. Left mouse to click. Okay, so that is a possible transmitter room down there. Now, in order to move from one room to another, you have to pay cards. It's 1 card to move normally, and 2 cards to move silently or quietly. The difference between the two, when you move normally, you roll a die. And depending on the result, different things happen. If it's a number, that means you add a noise token to the corresponding exit number. And if you've got if you've got 2 or more noise tokens on a spot, then an alien appears, which is bad. So you want to keep your noise to a minimum. There are other dice faces that we'll possibly talk about as they come up. If you move quietly by spending 2 cards, then you get to pick where the noise token goes, which isn't all that great in the beginning. So what we'll do is we'll just move normally. And now I have to pick a card for the movement. Let's get rid of this scan contamination. I have no contamination right now, so I don't really need to worry about that. But if I wanted to carefully move, I can spend another card, but I'm not going to do that. So now a die is going to be rolled. And it is a 1, so now a noise token is going to be added to the one side of this. So if I hit map again, yep, so there's the yellow one there. It looks like a vent, actually. Yep. So if I look on the map, it's hard to see, but there is a vent right here, and there's a little yellow ping. That's a noise token. That means that if I ever roll a 1 again in this room, then an alien is going to pop out of that vent and probably kill me. Now, there may be some special rules with vents that I don't know about, but so let's not hang around. Here, this is the emergency room, though. I can dress all heavy wounds here, heal dressed wounds, and heal light wounds. This is a medical area, which isn't bad. Can I do anything else while I'm here? Let's take a look at my cards. I can search, get an item. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so loot box. Chase away an intruder. I have to be in combat and knowledge at least level 5. Well, I'm not there yet. This one is dress heavy wound or heal light wound. I'm going to take that one, actually, the medical stapler. I can use it right away if I need to. So I'm going to add that to my backpack. Alright, I don't think I can't do any more. I can right-click on something, by the way, to get more information about it. But I also apparently need to have a search card in my hand in order for that to happen. So you just can't keep drawing items. You need a search card in your hand. Now, I can keep moving. I may move to the left to try and discover what this room is. It just makes sense, because again, we're looking for the transmitter room, and there's a purple there and a purple there. So we'll head this way. And I have to give up a card. Let's get rid of... There's a surprise attack, ignore darkness. An intruder will attack another player instead of you. Player in combat, other player in same room. That's not going to help me at all because there's no one else in the game. This is a single player game, so some of these cards are not balanced around that for, you know. Performing noise roll in the event. I can actually ignore a noise roll? I like that. Although the surprise attack, that's also very nice. I don't have any slime right now. Although I may get slime when I move. You know what? We'll just, for right now, we'll just do this. And we'll pay. Alright, moving on. We rolled another 1, and that is a noise marker there. So if I hit M to open my map, now there is a noise token leading back into the isolation room. So if I ever were to move, if I were to travel into the isolation room and roll the die, and it came up with this exit here, an alien would pop out. But let's see what we can do in this room. This is the cooling system. Now, what does the cooling system do? Does it do anything, actually? I'm hitting... Okay, initiate self-destruct. Well, there are certain people that need that. There are goals in this game to actually to destroy. Like, activating the self-destruct is a personal goal I've seen in Nemesis. I do not have a search card on me, so I can't take an item right now. I could initiate self-destruct. What's this computer do? I need power, so I can't use it. It says undamaged room with computer. I wonder if this room is damaged. Alright, well, this room is kind of pointless. Let's move on to this one up here. Oh, don't yawn at me. And we'll get rid of this... Man. I kind of like these cards, to be honest. Let's... You know what? Let's pay with that. Right now, there's not a whole lot of noise tokens, so I'm not too worried about... Uh-oh. So that X means that nothing happens. I actually had to look that up in the manual. No, I don't know what she was oh my godding about. Enter the CSSA. So this is one of the 3 escape pods in the game that could possibly get me out of here. So, if I were to start my turn, I have to end my turn here, and at the start of my next turn, I can try to enter this. And when I do, on round 10 or 8 or 6 or 4, if those tokens flip over and it says A, then I'm out. If it doesn't, then I take an injury, which is bad. So this is one of the 3 ways to get out of the facility. What the requirements are, I think I need power for this room, to be honest, but... no. Cards to pay to, player not in combat, room not damaged, CSS is empty, and CSS start in this... So I have to end my turn here, and then use it on my next turn if I wanted to get out. I totally could try, but again, at this point in the game, nothing's going to happen until round 10. And I didn't complete any of my goals, so I may just sort of stay here. Oh, you know what? This vent, I wonder if whenever a noise token gets added to a vent, it looks like it adds it to all of these other vents. I didn't notice that until now. Oof. Okay. That's great. Is there anything to do in this room? There's get item, but I don't have a search card, so that's kind of useless. I'm going to go and end my turn here. I've got these 2 cards that I can use as reactions to things, so I will keep them, and I will hit pass. And discard any cards. No, I will pass on cast.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
So now the computer goes and moves aliens or events happen. So, yep, this section got turned off. In darkness, discard this card inconspicuous when you have to roll for noise in the event phase. Bagged. So this is one of the cards that I had. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to discard this card to avoid a noise roll, which is great. So now I have 14 turns left, or 14 rounds, and I've drawn more cards. Toggle noise token. What is that? Repair room. Rest. Okay, that's one. I'm not infected, so I might use that to move. So from here, let's figure out where we need to go. I need to get up here. Although we're not very lucky right now. We're trying to find this transmitter room. It could possibly be there, but then I'd have to come all the way back here, and then come up here. Ugh. Most of my time is going to be spent on levels 2 and 3. I want to get to this repository so I can possibly craft the flamethrower, assuming that I need to get to that to do it. Yeah, I don't have anything there. Okay. So let's just move. Unless I can... No, I don't have a search card. Yeah, let's just move. Part of me wants to go this way and maybe turn on power. But again, what sucks with this is that... I could come up, left, up, right, and then circle around this way. Or do I go right, up, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would... Okay, let's go up, left, up, right. Because reason being, going up, right here, I can't loop this very well. Starting here. If I start from the left, though, I can come up, loop it. But I'd still have to maybe come here to the contingency procedure and eliminate more things. I don't know. You know, let's just move forward, huh? I'm gonna get eaten anyway. You know, all this planning is gonna be for nothing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. So we don't want to go that way. What about this way? Is this the right way? This is possibly the right way. It's hard for me to sometimes tell which room. I will explore the room. And I will use my contamination card to do it. And now we've entered... Okay, no noise. That is awesome. Lucky for me. This is exterminate the threat. Defense control room. I don't know what this does. Choose an undamaged, discovered room with an intruder. Each intruder in that room will take 1 damage. Each player will take 1 serious wound, and the selected room will be damaged. So I could just blow up a room from here, I guess. So we don't have any intruders anywhere yet, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't have a search card, so I can't grab anything. What does this computer do? I don't know, because power's not on. So I guess we just keep moving. So the isolation room is back this way. If I remember correctly, we want to go up. So straight ahead. And yeah, we want to go through there. Alright, we will use... I like these blue cards. Heck. Let's... We don't need to repair anything right now, so we'll go ahead and just get rid of that.
That's right. Oh, no.
Oh! A claw on the die. So a noise token was now added to everything, which is great. It's wonderful. So, yeah. I now have a noise token everywhere. Now, what is this? This is a cave entrance. I don't know what that is. Let's move through vents. Room not damaged. So the room is damaged, so I can't move through the vents. So let's just get the heck out of here, but we don't want to stay in this room. So we're going to maybe head this way to the backup power supply room, which is static. So let's just cross the way. Let's get rid of this. Should we use the toggle? You know what? Maybe I should toggle this one. If it'll let me. Yeah. I want to get rid of this one here.
My pleasure.
Lab rat removed noise from the corridor and cave entrance. So now I'm going to use one of my blue cards. Which one? Retarget intruder attack or ignore noise roll. This one is ignore darkness and ignore surprise attack. I like both. But you know what? I like the whole ignore noise roll thing. You know, I'm gonna regret it, but here we go. 1. It's probably for the best that we did that, because now a noise token was rolled right behind us. So we got rid of it, and now it's back. Had we not done that, I have a feeling an alien would have popped up and murdered us. So we can restore power from here. Cards to pay 2. We don't have enough cards to do that. So I may just sort of end my turn here, actually. Let's go ahead and just hit, where's the pass? There we go. Pass.
Attention. Intruder movement detected. Power failure in section 2.
Alright, so power is off everywhere, which is great.
Larva evolved into adult.
So there's this pool of aliens. There's a queen, which I believe is just constant, and then new aliens get added to the bag over time. Like this pool, and then like larvae grow into this alien type, and if I hit M and zoom in on this, there's 5 eggs in the nest. There's 1 queen, so there's a 9% chance it'll pop up whenever, let's say there's whenever you encounter an alien via noise or whatnot, you'll draw from an imaginary bag. There's a 9% chance it'll draw a queen, 45% chance it'll be an adult because there's 5 of them. 1% or 9% chance of this spawn creeper. This one is a spawn larva. That's a 27% chance. So more than likely, we're going to run into an adult next time we run into something, but you never know. So restore power. What cards do we have first of all? I can damage the room I'm in. No. Search. There's no items in this room, unfortunately. I kind of want to restore power. But the downside to this, I think I turn on 2, what's it going to cost me? 2 cards. I want to keep moving. I need to keep moving. If I stay here and restore power, I'll have 3 cards left, and I want to search for items. And I want to keep these for, I kind of want to keep moving. All right, I would love to turn the power on, but let's keep moving. So we'll go to the left here. So let's just keep, yep. I'm going to regret this. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of this demolition, because we're not really going to demolish anything. Noise roll. It's a 3, so a noise token pops up on the 3 exit, which is right behind us here. That's fine, because we're not really going back that way. Let's see what's in this room. There's an elevator, which should be broken because there's no power, right? Had I restored power, I could have probably used it. Whether or not I needed to. What else can I do in here? Doesn't look like much of anything. According to my cart, yeah, there's nothing to search for. So let's just move on. And I'll get rid of one of my search cards and hope that there's something in the next room I can use. A 1 right behind me there. Noise tokens just keep coming. We're going to go up this way. I guess we'll use interrupt, block, interrupt, or reaction. I guess we'll use that one. Because there's this interruption card, it's just this other player performed an action you can stop. So this seems to be more of a card used for other players rather than in solo mode. So I might as well just get rid of that. And another... Okay, 2, which is up this way. Wonderful. I can call the elevator from here. We are now here. And according to this, this could be in the next room, this transmitter. There's also 4 other rooms to check over here to the right. So Part of me wants to go up here and get the flamethrower at the repository, but part of me is like, well, I have the time to do it. Let's see if we can find this transmitter first. So we'll go this way. Let's get rid of retarget intruder attack. Ignore noise roll in the event phase. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Yep, we'll pay to move. I want to keep that blue card for end of round. And X, okay, nothing happens. That's good. Getting some lucky there. Examine the archives. Cards to pay 2. Result, increase knowledge by 2. Get 1 contingency from the neutral pool. Activate knowledge token. Well, it's a good place to end the round, I think. We can also get an item from here if we had a search card, but we spent it to move in here. It's fine. I want to keep this for end of round. This whole ignore noise roll during the event phase. So we'll hit pass. I will keep this card.
Attention. Intruder movement detected. Event codename.
Each character gets 1 contamination card. Yay! I love it.
Queen activity detected.
So that means I may or may not be infected. This contamination card, there's a chance it'll be clean or infected. So you have to sort of use other cards to identify whether or not that card that you have is indeed a bad one. So I don't know if I have it right now. It's probably in my discard pile. Yeah, I don't see it here. All right, well, I can search. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to get an item. So you are trying to search multicolored room. Please select a category of what I would try. All right, so military, medical, or technical. Let's go with military. I need to shoot stuff. Grenade, what does that do? Current or neighboring room with intruder. Okay, so I do 2 damage. Other intruders, 1 damage. Each character suffers 1 damage. That's terrible. Crowbar throw. Destroy closed door or damage room. Throw the crowbar at the intruder. You won't be able to get it back. These are awful. I can choose between something that will damage rooms and possibly kill me in the process. Fine. We'll take the grenade just for funsies. Alright. I do want to examine the archives, though. I need to increase my knowledge. Okay, I'm going to repair room and this demolition thing, and we'll pay that.
There is no plan to kill all knowledge less than 5 in isolation or bunker.
Okay, so what he just said was, kill all with knowledge less than 5 in isolation or bunker. So now we know that that is not one of the things that the army or whoever this is coming in to do. So it's going to do one of these 4 things. So now our chances of survivals have changed based on this new information. And now I think I've got more knowledge, right? If I go to weaknesses, yeah, I'm on 5 now. Object, you must examine the corpse. So now I need to examine a corpse before I can actually unlock this. But again, one of my objectives is gain 8 knowledge. So that's actually good for me. Should I continue? Knowledge token not activated. Okay, I must have already activated it. I don't know what knowledge tokens are, to be honest with you. So we'll just leave it at that. I should probably keep moving to try and find this transmitter room. So we need to go to the right here and then swing down and around. Or we can come down this way, swing up this way, and then maybe work our way up to the repository to try and craft that flamethrower if I can swing it, because I've got that special ability that hurts them. So I might go down and to the right, and that also leads into the alert room. We can peek at the contingencies there as well to figure out, again, what they're planning to do. So let's go down. And to do that, that's north. I'm guessing, what is that, south? I think I have to go down this way. I've got 2 cards left. Let's just, yeah, we'll am I facing? I just want to make sure I'm facing the right way. I am. All right, so right click, do action. Let's get rid of this one here. Okay. And where are we? Oh, it's a claw. Wonderful. So noise token added everywhere. The guard room. What does the guard room do? Take a taser or environmental suit. The number of items in the room will be reduced by 1. So if I pay 2 cards on my next turn, then I can totally do that. I'm a little concerned, however, because I'm in a room full of noise, and if a noise token gets rolled, I'm in trouble. Do I have a card to stop it? Ignore noise roll. Okay, I may be able to use that. So maybe I'll stay here in this room and just pass.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
Yes, discard the card Inconspicuous when you have to roll for noise. Yes, this is why I kept it. So now, in a room full of noise, I didn't have to roll for noise. That was very, very good. So let's see what kind of cards I draw this time. One of them might be the Contamination. Yeah, there it is. So again, this Contamination card could either be clean or bad. I don't know if I have... There! For science, we'll go ahead and do this. Scan Contamination cards. So, the Night Stalker lava has entered to your body. A little Engrishy there. So now, what just happened there? Did I get to keep it? Okay, so that I am now infected. That actually completes my objective, for the record. Don't I have? Yeah, any player must complete the game with the larva. If I can just escape, would I win? I think that's all I have to do now, right? I mean, if I could just do that, heck, maybe I should just focus on staying alive, and then try and get out. So, that's pretty fun. That's fudged up, is what it is. All right, so do I have okay, toggle noise token? I do want to search. Yeah, I want to search. I want items. Ooh, shotgun. You always deal at least 1 point of damage except on a blank roll. When a roll of a hit or double, you deal an additional 1 point of damage. Or ignore darkness. You ignore the darkness effect on you in the event phase. I kind of like the whole... I want that. Add to backpack. So now I've got a shotgun with 1 ammo on it. Let's hope that comes in handy. Let's get out of this room. As much as I want to stay and grab something from the guard room, there's noise all around me. So we need to, like, get out of here. What I may want to do, though, is I'm going to toggle the noise token here. I want to get so that I can move to this other room and not have to worry about rolling something awful. I cannot pay with that, really? All right, we'll have to pay with this. So you cannot pay with your contamination cards. I did not know that. That's all right. 4. Okay, so that is up that way. We are in another room. And I think that's the end of our turn, right? Where are we at? This is the alert room. From here, contingency procedure, peek at contingency. So we can pay 2 cards to peek at the pool and see what else it could not be. I don't see a reason to do that right now. Or I can activate the contingency procedure, which is a goal. That's one of the goals that I don't have, but it is a possible goal because I had that in my first off-camera playthrough. So I'm not going to activate it, but you could if you wanted to. You can start it early. I want to come down this way, but at this point, I don't know if I can move with a. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so I have to stay here. So we're gonna pass.
Attention. Intruder movement.
Should I have
detected.
discarded that?
Event codename.
A panic event happened. The character got shocked and destroyed the item. Choose the item to be destroyed. Ooh. I want my shotgun. The grenade is going to be situational for me. I kind of want the whole way to... Yeah, I'm going to keep the medical stuff. I'm going to get rid of the grenade. Alright, choose item. So I lost a grenade.
Panic.
I don't know what just happened there. Creeper evolves into a breeder. Okay, great. Just getting worse and worse. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what all just happened there. I missed some of the events. I think it goes by way too quickly for my liking. End of event phase number 11. I wish there was a way to recap what just happened. Okay. So anyway, moving on. Is there any cards that I can use while I'm here? It doesn't look like it. So we'll just continue. I should have discarded that infection card. I thought it would do that automatically. Okay, so from here, again, we need to escape. We need to find that. We need to escape. Now that we've got that larva inside of us, we need to just escape, I think. So let's see if we can find the bunker. I think the bunker is actually when the main gate is closed, you can get to the bunker. One of those places allowing you to survive the game. You need a rover or an enviro suit. Well, there's the rover. Rover is in the base. As long as it is closed, it is impossible to enter the bunker. The main gate opens during the game in one of the following ways. When the first character dies, by using certain items and actions. The self-destruct. So, if I activate the self-destruct, this door will open. Or I can just wait for certain actions in the exit room. Well, or do I... What are my other options?
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. That's a Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit reference. All right, so contingencies. 75% chance to survive in a CSS pod. 75% chance bunker. I don't like the whole guessing. Like, it could be like if I go into a CSS pod, I mean, there's a chance I won't escape because the right token won't come up. So that's I kind of want to go up to the bunker. So maybe we'll go down and then right and up, and hopefully one of those three will be the transmitter room. Not that we really need it. We'll come up here to this repository, and then up to the rover and see what we can do to get it to go. So I guess that's going to be our plan of action. We'll go to the right, and we're on round 10. So I think we're committed at this point. Let's just move to the next room, and we'll get rid of repair room because I don't think we need to use that right now. What is this? Okay, X, nothing happens. What is this? Discover the nest. Oh, lovely. We got it. We got a point, though. A knowledge point. We're up to 6. I can steal an egg. I can destroy an egg. Let's see if I can... What does that do exactly? Destroy egg. Try to destroy the intruder egg. Probability of success 83%. After each attempt, a noise roll is performed. So by destroying eggs, I believe that will remove stuff from the pool or prevent things from being added to the pool. What about stealing? Like, is there a way for me to right-click on that so I can see what I'm trying to right-click and it's not letting me do that? Oh, steal on this right side. So that is steal one egg from the nest. After that, a noise. I'd say no. Let's not tempt fate. But if we wanted to, increase our knowledge, yeah. See, it says here you must examine the corpse of a crew member, egg, or a night stalker. How you do that, I'm not sure. I think there might be a dedicated room for that, but I don't think we found that yet. I don't see any sort of like science room that we've come across to analyze these things. It could be anywhere. Let's check on the right. Laboratory. Analyze object. So, you know what? Look at this. It's possible that it's in one of those 3 rooms, and we're about to go in there anyway. So do we tempt fate? do we try and steal an egg? And this could be the end of us right here. Do we try and raise our knowledge? Why would we want to do that, I guess? Would it behoove us to try and gain knowledge? We've already got the larva, right? So, do we really want to tempt fate? I don't know what to do. It's more risky than it needs to be. The upside is by me examining that, I would unlock this here, knowledge required 5, and I would get another special advantage. So, you know what? Let's cards to pay to. Oh my god. All right, for science. Let's do that and retarget intruder attack, ignore noise roll, ignore darkness, ignore surprise attack. I have to get rid of one of these. I like the whole ignore noise rule thing. Alright, pay. We're gonna steal an egg. It's a 1. I don't know what that means, but... Okay, noise token got added there. I have... Lab Rat has stolen 1 egg. Okay. We are moving out of here. Let's get out. I don't have to worry about a noise roll. There should be no noise in this room.
Oh my God.
What just happened? 1. Okay, noise there. And transmitter control room. That's where we need to be. Send the signal, check an objective. Peek at another player's objective. This can only be used only on someone who sent the signal. So you have to wait for them to send a signal before you can peek at their objective. This is send the signal. I don't know if I need to do that at this point, but I may want to do it anyway. Maybe that'll... actually, that's one of the contingencies, isn't it? Save all. Kill all without signal in isolation or bunker. Kill all in the... So one of these 4 involves the signal. I may want to do that anyway. I'm going to go ahead and hit pass because I have no cards left.
Intruder movement detected.
Should I have discarded that?
Larva
Did I forgot to do it again.
adult.
I wish it would automatically like say, "Hey, you've got these in your hand. Do you want to discard them?" Because that's a real that sucks. Okay, so what do I got going on here? Search, weird metabolism. What does that do? 1 contamination card from your hand will be discarded. You will get 2 cards from your deck. Yeah. Yeah. I want that. Okay, so there we go. So now I've got 5. Okay, scan contamination cards. Don't need to do that. If any of the scanned cards were infected, if you don't have larva, you are infested by larva. If you already have larva, you die. Okay. So if I'm infected twice, I die automatically. That's awful. So I'm kind of teetering on the edge there. Demolition, search, I kind of want to get an item. You know what? Let's remove this noise token from here, because I think we plan to go this way anyway, right? Cancel. Which way are we going? We're going up. We're going up. I think we need to get rid of that noise token. So we'll play... Get rid of that. Awesome. And...
I think it's not a good idea.
Send the signal. Alright, let's use 1 search card and the demolition. Quest completed. You've successfully completed your first quest. Remember, if you want to fulfill the objective, you need to complete the second quest. Again, though, I'm trying to complete the game with a larva. I mean, I've already got the larva. So, I mean... Now, this computer, I think, is out of power. Alright, so at this point, I think we just go up. Again, we're looking for the laboratory. We stole the egg for a reason, so we'll just go north. What cards do we have left? We can search again and get another item. I think I'd like to do that instead. And then we'll move. Okay, scattergun shoot. Enough cards to pay. Okay, so I get 1 ammo with that. Or I can take caffeine pills. Draw 3 additional action cards. If there is at least 1 contaminated card among them, you will be infested by a larva. Nope. I will take the gun. And a backpack. Too many heavy items. Oh, crap. Wish I would have known about that sooner. What's the difference between this and this? I have 3 of them. Fine. I'll just drop it, and I can always come back and hopefully pick it up. Kind of a waste. But hey, again, new player to the game. Alright, we'll go to the unknown room to the north. Get rid of this rest card.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? The 3? Alright, so there's a noise there.
Attention. Intruder movement.
Analyze object. We are now in the laboratory, so now we can analyze that egg.
Larva evolved into adult.
So now we've got larva. Wow, there's a lot of adult aliens. This is going very badly for us. Isolation is open. You can lock yourself in isolation room now. 8 rounds left. All right, well, we're here. Let's analyze the object. Room not damaged. Oh, please tell me I've got a card for that. Repair room, thank you. I need to pay 2 cards? Sensitive hearing, toggle noise token. Rest, get rid of that. Get rid of that, pay. All right, I fixed the laboratory. And now analyze object. This increases my knowledge by 3. Here's the egg. I have to pay 2 cards, so everything I've got.
Attention. Intruder movement.
You've completed your objective. You still have to survive. Good luck. So I've completed... my knowledge is now 8, right? Whew. Okay. So I need to get out of here. I need to get out. I'm thinking up and then left and then up again. I want to see what this rover's all about. I don't know how to use it, though. I really don't. My concern is, like, if I get up there and then when the main gate is open, I just want to make sure that when I get up there, I can actually leave. As long as it is closed, it is impossible to enter the bunker. It opens when the first character dies, not going to happen, by using certain items or actions in the exit room. So that means there's an item or action in there, but I don't know what that is. Let's check my contingencies again. The bunker is 100% chance. But everything else is 75% chance. If it ends up being kill all without signal in isolation or bunker... Oh, that's without signal. This is just kill all in isolation. So there's a chance that the bunker is 100% guaranteed to be safe. I just don't know if I have the ability. If I come here, survive. Bunker can be reached. Main gate was opened with no extra E. Characters need rover or environmental suit to move outside the facility. Okay, fine. But give me more information. This is what I mean. The wiki is like, This is Spanish. This is how you say the word Spanish, but nothing else. Like, give me more information than this. How do I open the bunker? This is where I would go to the actual PDF rulebook. Important moments. Isolation opens. Main gate. The main gate opens when the first crew member dies. No, fine. From this point, you can go to the bunker. The main gate can be opened by performing main gate key item action or 3 rounds after starting sub. So what is this main gate key item action? So I need to find a key? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like I need to find a particular item and use it in that room. If I go up there and don't find this item, I'm screwed. The self-destruct is down... Where is it at? It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? Examine archives, guard room. It was down here somewhere. Actually, just look over here. Power generator? Oh! Toggle, stop self-destruct or toggle power section. I want to start the self-destruct. Where's that at? Backup. Power, restore power. Cooling system. Yeah, it's all the way down there. There's no way I can make it down there and then back up to the rover. I may just have to try and make it back down to the isolation room. And... Or I just keep searching for items and try and get this thing to go. That's the other option. This is awful. What do I do? I've got a 75% chance to make it to the isolation room. Or to escape in the isolation room. The downside is I've got all these noise tokens. I could go down here and hopefully not run into anything. There's a vent here. There's something that could possibly happen there. But there's a 75% chance that nothing bad will happen. The question is, it's open. I can just go in there. I don't have to look for a key. All right. I think as much as I want to do the rover thing, I don't know if I can find this main gate key. I don't even know where it is or how to get it. So, how do you increase the chances, you're asking? It's based off of the knowledge that you know. So as it's like in Phasmophobia, right? Where as you gain evidence, you are narrowing down what kind of ghost it is. So there's a 25%, like if you're down to 3 ghosts, there's now a 33% chance it could be this, or it could be this, right? Same thing here. There's 7 possible things, 7 possible contingencies. One of them is going to happen, but you don't know what it is. I've eliminated 3 of them. And that means one of these 4 on the left will kick in. So based off of those 4 that are possible, my chances of survival are listed below. So we know, for example, on the very bottom, it says kill all in isolation. So there's a 1 in 4 chance that the isolation room is just, everyone's going to be wiped out regardless, right? That's what this 75% chance in isolation means. Now, had I not activated the signal, I believe that isolation would read 50%. Because if I had not activated the signal, then this kill all without signal in isolation or bunker, that would have kicked in. But now that I've activated the signal, I'm safe from that. I am now safe from this contingency. The only if I go to the isolation room, the only thing that can kill me is this kill all in the isolation. So there's a 1 in 4 chance that going to the isolation room will kill me. Same thing with the CSS, because there's only one of them that affects the CSS room. The bunker, out of all of this, is safe. In every possible scenario here, the bunker is safe. But I think the chances of me finding this key, that's rough. Before I leave, maybe should I try and search for an item? Chase away an intruder. Yes. 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 Give me. Can I want to. What is this? It's a medical thing. I'm guessing this medical. Yeah, laboratory is a green. I don't think the key would be in there. Assuming I would try and find it. All right, so we'll head. We'll move down. Let's go toward the isolation room. I'm confident. 75% chance is good odds, but knowing me, let's just get rid of that. Oh, this is going to be terrible. A 1. What just happened? Okay. So, yeah, we need to get out of this room. There's just so many things. Okay. This is the transmitter room. I need to keep moving. Let's go this way. Let's get rid of the search card. Just
My pleasure.
I want to keep these blue cards for safety's sake. A 3, which is, oh heck, noise token. Oh no. Okay, so the first time in this game, 2 noise tokens hit. What is it? Looks like an adult, possibly. Select objective. Now that an alien has appeared, I get to choose. I'm going to do insider knowledge because clearly I've got those done. So at this point in time, we choose our objective. But it's an adult. I have a shotgun. I don't know how many hit points this thing has, to be honest with you. Again, this is something that's just not listed here. Like, if I hover over it, it says hit chance 50%, base damage 1, max damage 1, run chance 11%. I do have this chase away an intruder. I think we'll do that. Yeah. I have to pay a card. Ignore noise roll. Yeah, we'll just do that one. Okay, so I chased them away with my high knowledge in that device. So we're going to keep going. Let's get the heck out of here. We're going to spend that card and move on to the next room. I wanted to keep that card, but I feel like I need to run. Oh, no. Okay, so something just happened. Oh, heck. Ah! Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I don't think I'm gonna survive it. What just happened? Oh, that was a surprise attack, I think. Intruder attacks. So what? Something just happened.
Event codename Fire in the Hole.
That was a really unfortunate series of events. I'm just saying. What do I have? The character only has one hand slot for heavy items and objects. If they have 2 items, they must drop 1 immediately. Now I've got a slime debuff. Each silence is considered a danger. So every time I roll an X now on the die, it's considered noise. Huh. This is going very well. I mean, I was doing so well, and then bam, I just got wrecked. Let's see what I've got in my backpack. Dress heavy wound. I have to pay 1 card to do it. What cards do I have? Discard slime. I might want to do that before I move. I've got this shotgun. I might as well use it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna shoot this. Pay a card. How about... Yeah, that one.
You're my free pass, bitch.
Boom! And he's still alive. Lovely. Oh, he's got 2 health left? Oh, the little 2 red dots up there. I guess he had 4 total. Well, I'm out of ammo. So, that sucks. What do I do now? I can dress the heavy wound by paying another card. I could try and melee, but there's a 50% chance of hitting him. If I miss, I take a damage. I have no other way out of here. Oh, man. I could use that to attack him. This could be it for me. If I try to run, what's my run chance? 12%. Probably a bad thing to try and run in that case. Okay. Told you. It was just a matter of time before I got eaten. I don't have any ammunition. So I guess we'll have to melee attack and go for broke. I will pay the interrupt card because, I mean, yeah. Come on, 50-50 chance. Oh, of course. Why would I hit him on a 50-50? Why would I hit him? Drop the 4. Okay, so I'm injured again. Body wound. We may want to dress a wound. I guess that one. I'll have to pay, I guess, the search one.
All heavy wounds have been dressed.
Okay. I still think I still think that counts as a wound though. So, yeah, I think this is where I'm dead. I'd have to get lucky and hit him twice. And I don't think it's going to happen. 50-50 chance. Oop! 1 damage. He does not counterattack. Okay, this is it. Make or break. YOLO. Nah. Did I get him? Please tell me he's dead.
Intruder
He's not dead? I thought he had 2... Wait. What just happened?
under attack.
He had 4 health? What? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe that's the number of damage tokens he has?
Movement detected.
How many damage tokens does this thing have to take before it dies?
Kick stopper.
Well, that might have been it for me. I think he counterattacked during this phase, and I think I'm dead. Room is getting destroyed. I really should have gone north, maybe. Oh, my turn. Somehow I'm still alive? Okay. Do I have any cards that I can use? Repair room, retarget. No, there's no one else in the room. Contamination. Okay. I wish I knew how many hit points this adult had. That's what I mean. Like, this is where the game really lacks. Like, why can't I see its current health? I'm going to have to keep attacking with melee then. I have no ammo. So we'll do the, I guess this one here. No, want that one. Not that it matters. Come on, 50-50. Come on. Please tell me he's dead. Wow. Okay, that was awful. Absolutely awful. We are near death here. Carcass. Now, I could analyze the carcass, but I'm not going to do it. If I were to fix this room, I could remove slime, remove all infected contamination cards from your hand. If I did that, I would still be able to win the game with my send signal and gain 8 knowledge. We are on round 5, though, so I'm a little concerned about that. Do we have any noise in this room right now? I may want to decontaminate. I think... Okay, so we have to repair this room first off. Can I do it? Repair room. Perfect. I have to pay 2 cards. It has to be these 2, unfortunately. And, yeah, I'll just pay that. So I'm going to fix the room, and on my next turn, I will decontaminate. And I have to pass. Let's get rid of that. Pass and discard.
Attention. Intruder movement detected. Intruder movement detected.
Please tell me I'm not in there.
Intruders activity.
All characters has to perform a noise roll. Okay. Okay, so the noise roll was there. We're safe. Let's do this. Let's see what we got. Get item, demolition. Okay, we can discard slime without having to use this thing, but I kind of want to remove everything all at once. So let's do that. Let's get rid of demolition. And, I mean, if I'm going to get rid of my slime anyway, I might as well pay the card to do it. So I am now decontaminated. So I'm hoping that my decontamination is now out of my deck. At least I'm hoping. Okay. So let's continue on. Let's get out of this room. I'm concerned about this here. The isolation room is here. There's a noise there. So it's possible that when I come into the isolation room, that a noise roll will hit. And one of those two... If a noise roll hits and these are here, an alien will pop up and I won't be able to get out. I have to be in the room by myself in order to isolate myself, which sucks. So is there a way to negate this? Ignore surprise attack. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to search for an item. Maybe there's something in here. Ooh. Weapon. Yes. Reload weapon. Ignore darkness. Yes, we are going to... Oh, yeah, I want this. If I can get my shotgun working... I think I have to do it now, though, right? Backpack. Reload. I have to pay... Yep, I want to reload my shotgun. Yes, and I have to pay something to do it. We'll pay with that one. Alright. So, from here, where do I have the better odds? Do I stay in this room, and there's a 1 in 3 chance that an alien will pop up? If I move down here, there's a 2 in 4 chance. It's 50-50. This is... Okay, so I've got a better chance, actually. If I stay where I'm at, and then move down here on my next turn, I have a better chance. Because there's a vent, there's this door. So either way, I think I may want to stay where I'm at, and then move down on my next turn. Because I want to keep this card. Ignore darkness. In the event phase, if something bad really happens, I could ignore that. So I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. Is there anything else I can use in the meantime? No, I'm almost out of stuffs. Yep. All right. Let's pass. We'll keep that.
Attention. Intruder movement.
Oh hell! This is so nerving.
Intruder movement detected.
All right. So we've got aliens moving around. Ignore darkness. Place a noise marker in each corridor without a noise marker connected to a room. Yes, we will choose to ignore that. Yes, skip. Well, I want to do it. You have chosen... Yes, there we go. Click the card. Now hit select.
Event codename.
Whew. Okay, so we bypassed the whole darkness thing, which is nice. And that darkness only happens when you're in an unpowered area, which is why you want to keep the power on if you can.
Intruders activity.
Okay. All right, well, let's move to the isolation room, which I think is here, right? Yeah, let's go there. We have to move. Toggle noise token. You know what? Before we go, I am going to use this card on this corridor here, so that when we move, there's a good chance that we won't get hit. So now we've got like a 1 in 4 chance of rolling for noise here. What other cards do we have before we move on? Interrupt. More contamination cards. All right, well, let's just... Well, I can't discard that. Retarget or ignore noise roll. That's for... I think this is for event phase, and this is for... Interrupt. Okay, so block interrupt. I think this is only for other... Yeah, we'll have to get rid of that one. All right, so here we go. I guess I could have carefully moved. 3. Okay, so it is there. Okay, so we're okay.
Whatever.
Lock yourself. I need 2 cards. I need 2 freaking cards. I only have 1. Stupid contamination. What's gonna suck is that ignore noise roll. I'm gonna have that on me. I should be okay in theory. So we'll pass and let's get rid of these contaminations first off. Pass and discard.
Intruder movement detected.
Please tell me we're almost out of here.
Intruder movement detected.
In darkness, discard this card inconspicuous when you have to roll for noise. Yes! You don't have to roll. Yes! Yes. I don't want to roll for noise. We are here. 2 rounds left. We have 2 rounds left. Okay. I meet the requirements. Now here's the thing. The only thing that can kill me now is a 1 in 4 chance based on contingency. The isolation room, 75% chance is safe. But if this kill all in isolation comes up as the event, then I'm dead. So here we go. We've got a 1 in 4 chance. Do action. Pay 2 cards. Let's go. There's a lot of contamination in my hand. Okay. We'll hit pay. Okay. What just happened? More noise. What just happened? I lost? Why? Kill all and see. I had my objective done. I don't understand. You know what? I'm going to call that a win, first off. Well, I wonder if it had something to do with... Maybe I had too many... I don't know what happened. It was way too quick. My best guess is that I had more than 1 larva card in my hand at the end of the game. Like, I knew about the 1, but I wonder if those other contamination cards had other larva on it. And if it had more than 1 at the end of the game, then my character would have died in isolation. That's what I'm thinking. Whether or not that's the case, I couldn't tell you. This is, again, one of the reasons why I think this game... Again, it's early access, so I'm not going to knock it too hard, but the game needs to slow down and be like, hey, this is why you died. Like, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. I'm going to have to rewatch the tape and try and figure out if it said something that I missed. You know what? I'm going to call that a personal win for me, seeing as that was my second game, getting as far as I did. But if I had to guess, I died because I had more than 1 larva card in my hand at the end of the game. I think in the original Nemesis game, board game, you had to check all your contamination cards in your hand to see if you had more than 1 larva, and if you did, I think you died anyway. That might have been what happened, but I'm not sure. So there you go. That was a quick, not so quick look at Nemesis Lockdown. still has tons of work to do in terms of user friendliness and interface and teaching new players how to play this game. I highly recommend that you guys check out the PDF rulebook online and read that, or possibly watch some videos on YouTube of people that know what they're doing and have played Nemesis before, because, I kind of knew what I was doing, but clearly this game is very complex still. Like, this whole rover thing. Where do I find this key? Is that something that's in one of the decks? I don't know. The game doesn't tell me that. You know what I mean? So there's just little things that need to be addressed. But overall, I'm digging it so far. I would also appreciate easier difficulty settings, just for new players. Could you imagine playing this with a traitor, like someone that's out to get you? If you were playing multiplayer, and you were being hunted in addition to aliens by other players, no, that would frustrate me. So there you go, Nemesis. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.